What's up, everybody? Michael Christ here. Thank you so much for joining us in the next quick start video. Today, we're going to be talking about picking your starting niche. First, a little warning before you do. Most people go about creating a product and picking their niche in the wrong order. Typically, what happens is someone has a phrase idea, a product idea, design idea, and they go and they create that first. Then they try to find people to sell it to. And here's kind of an illustration to explain what I mean. They have this idea, right? They have a phrase that resonated with them, and they want to put that phrase on a product. They feel like they have the perfect product idea, but they've never actually thought through who on earth the audience is that's going to buy the product. They've never thought this through. Do not do this. This is going to make your job infinitely more difficult. Instead, what you should do is first identify your audience and your niche. Identify your audience or your niche, and then study that audience and niche and try to figure out what they already want. This makes your job so much easier. If you want to get sales, this is the right way to do it. Pick your audience and your niche, study them, learn what they like, learn who they follow, learn the magazines that they read, learn the type of products that they buy. And it's going to make it very easy for you to then craft a product that's something they already want. So again, here's the same illustration, but in reverse this time. You pick your audience and your niche. It could be husbands, mothers, grandparents, etc. Then you create your product. Now, who buys ShineOn products? So by the time you're watching this video, we should have all kinds of product categories out there. We have got a lot of jewelry, but we have other product categories coming too. I don't want to reveal them too soon, so I'm not going to mention them in this video. But by the time you're watching this, who knows how many we have. Now, who buys ShineOn products? Well, almost all of our products are family-oriented and they're gift-centric. So husbands buy for their wives, especially on the jewelry side of the house. Boyfriends buy for their girlfriends. Fiancés will buy for their fiancés. Mothers and fathers for their daughters and sons. Grandparents for their grandchildren, friends, and so on and so forth. These are all niches, right? These are all niches. They're family niches, and these are broad. All of these are huge. And the cool thing about these niches is that if you're a human being, you belong to one of these. You're going to fall into one of these niches automatically. So the buying population is absolutely massive, because it basically comprises every single living, breathing human being on the planet right now. That's unbelievable. Now, when do people buy gifts? When are people going to buy these products that you create? Well, there are a ton of gift-giving occasions and holidays. You have Valentine's Day. It's a massive one. Mother's Day. That one's huge. Christmas. This thing is a monster. It's an absolute monster. You do not want to sit the Christmas season out ever. There is so much money to be made. Millionaires are made every single Christmas. I kid you not. Birthdays, these are huge. Anniversaries, these are huge. And a whole lot more. And sometimes people buy for no reason at all. Sometimes people just give gifts. Don't you have that friend or that family member that's just kind of that gifting person? These people exist. They think about others, and this is a way that they connect with them. They do it through gift giving. So some people buy for no reason at all. Now, here's kind of a high-level view of a holiday calendar. These are all occasions in which holiday occasions in which people may buy a gift. So you have Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day. This is a big one, believe it or not. Easter, confirmation, first communion, very big in the Christian and religious niches. Mother's Day is a big one. Graduation, believe it or not, is huge. Parents that have children and grandparents that have grandchildren that are graduating from high school and even college, they love to buy them gifts. And our gift items, our products, make perfect gifts for these occasions. You can put a sweet, sentimental message on or phrase on a design, and it makes the perfect opportunity to give a gift. In June, you have Father's Day, and we have some more masculine products that sell really well. Watches sold really, really well on Father's Day. Again, you have graduations. They go all the way through May and June. We even see graduations sell clear into July sometimes. Then we have August, September, October. Not a lot of gift-giving holidays, but we're going to come back to that because there's still plenty of gift-giving occasions here. And then November, you have Black Friday. People love their sales. Veterans Day, it's a great time to create a gift to honor the veterans around us. And then in December, you have Christmas. and you have more graduations. Some people graduate in the middle of the year in December, believe it or not. Now, you might be asking yourself, okay, well, these are great, but what do we do in all these off months? Well, I'm going to answer that question for you. Sit tight. So if you have holidays, right, and you combine that with gift-giving events, that's already incredibly profitable, and you have a ton of occasions all year long to be promoting your products. But when you add one more element to this, which are evergreen niches, it will literally rain cash. What I mean by that is these evergreen niches sell well all year long, whether there is a holiday or a gift-giving occasion or not. They literally just sell and sell and sell. Now, what are some of these evergreen niches? Well, maternity is a big one. People are getting pregnant all year long. Birthdays, people have birthdays literally all year long. Those are incredible niches. First responder niche. So people don't think about this, but your first responders, they're out there every single month, every single day, pounding the pave top, getting sweaty, dealing with problems that nobody else wants to, and people honor them all year long with gifts. Same with military members. The pet niche is huge, especially the remembrance pet niche. You know, if a pet dies or something like that, people love their pets, and these gifts make incredible occasions to help honor the love of their pet. New parents, babies are born all the time. So this is different than the maternity niche, which is more about pregnancy, conception, things like that. The new parent niche is someone enters into fatherhood or motherhood for the first time. Remembrance niche, you know, people have loved ones that have passed on and have died, and they want unique ways to honor their memory. And some of ShineOn's products make incredible gifts for such an occasion. Mother to daughter. Again, I told you, some people just buy with no occasion at all. Mother to daughter, you know, it could be a birthday, something special could happen in the daughter's life. They win a competition, they ace a test that they were worried about, they get accepted into a program they've been trying to. All kinds of things like that are great gift-giving occasions that don't have to be marked by a holiday necessarily. Husband to wife. I'm a husband and I get gifts from my wife frequently. I buy her flowers, I'll get her a piece of jewelry, and there's no holiday or event or occasion necessarily that causes any of that. Sometimes you just do that to kind of, you know, keep the romance alive, so to speak. You have the grandmother to granddaughter niche. Again, just like the mother to daughter niche, you don't always need an occasion to give a gift. And then anniversaries. Anniversaries happen literally all year long. And what's cool is it doesn't just have to be between people that are married. There are boyfriends and girlfriends that celebrate their anniversaries every year that have not taken that next step to go on towards marriage. There are also new engagements that happen. New engagements is another evergreen niche. There are tons of these, and they can help fill this calendar with sales all year long. And trust me, I have seen multiple sellers hit some of these evergreen niches, and they will just sell month after month after month. They'll be a bestseller for the entire year just by really locking in to one of these evergreen niches with a phrase that resonates with people. So how do you pick your starting niche? How do you choose your first niche? Well, I'm going to try to help you out with that. First of all, ask yourself, what relationships are you in? What relationships are you currently in? Are you spouse? Are you brother? Are you sister? Are you son, your daughter? Are you mother? Are you father? Ask yourself about that. Then once you kind of have surveyed your mind, right, and it's all fresh, then try to identify what the most meaningful relationship in your life is. What is the most meaningful, the deepest relationship you currently have in your life? Then for your starting niche, go with what you know. I would go with whatever that most meaningful relationship in your life is, whether that's your relationship with your spouse or the relationship you have with your brother or the relationship you have with your grandparent. Go with what you know. Go with what you know. This will help you pick your first niche. It's going to help you when you're looking at phrases or you're creating phrases and you're creating your products. It's going to help you know which ones are good, right? Because if they move you, they'll move somebody in your prospective audience. If they move you, they'll move somebody in your audience. So that's how I would do it. Go with what you know here. That's going to help you create the best possible product. All right, everybody. I hope you found this video and the Quick Start course helpful, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.